Welcome back, I'm back. And tonight we're rounding out issue series 2. We've got 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and 2.4. This week it's 2.4. And there's a lot to it. There are a lot of playable demos on the second disc. And there's an import on the first disc that's an RPG, so I don't know how much we're going to get out of that, which is unfortunate. But one thing that I just noticed as I was going live here, I was looking over my my Go Live tweet, and it's like, and there's a playable demo of Brave Fencer Musashi, and I'm like, wait a second, Musashi was on the PS2. Oh, we have a playable demo of Brave Fencer Musashi tonight, and Samurai Legend Musashi tomorrow night. Totally not planned. This is just how the cards fell. Yeah, so tomorrow night, also a huge number of playable demos, so I don't know if we're going to finish early. But if we do, maybe I should probably fire up Samurai Legend Musashi as the, for the end of the night. Just maybe go through a dungeon or so. But yeah, so that was kind of fun. I'm looking forward to some of the features in tonight's video. I really would prefer to go into these completely surprised by what I find, but I need to hype things up. So usually what I do is I fire up the disc, I just look at, all the entries where it says, debriefing and whatnot. I don't actually watch the videos, I just see what's there, so I can convey that on the Twitter, on the tweet. But so most of this is going to be a surprise to me. I just wish sometimes that it would be an entire surprise, Oh well, c'est la vie. I still enjoy these very much. So let's get into it. Okay. Never gets old. Oh, I think I see it.
That's a good crouch, Cash.
There we go.
The name's Crash.
Or Cash. I call him Crash, didn't I?
Again?
Hey, Mark.
The name's Crash. Crash.
Whatever.
I had a warm spot back there.
Hey, that's a nice suit. What is that, a leather? What about mine?
Okay, floating in the pool in a Crash Bandicoot costume actually looks relaxing.
Look at me, I'm cut. It's called the gym, pal. Get to what?
You're gonna put it on and you're gonna shave.
I'm a furry macho man.
You're gonna shave?
Marker.
I'm ripped. What do you like, 5?
Smile, Cash. And turning.
That's Crash, Colonel.
What do you do about prunage?
Hey, supervisor, boss around. I'm not gonna put it on.
You're gonna put the suit on.
No, I'm not, Sir Swim-a-Lot. You're nuts. This is nuts. Woo!
Mark.
This is nuts. You're nuts. We gotta get it. Cut. Okay, time out. We got a situation here.
Ow! Where was the flip call? I needed a flip call. I'm in a zone. I was in a zone.
Pavement in your butt?
Yeah.
I said a cheese sandwich. I'm all cramped up.
What kind of cheese? Come on, shake it off. Stop. Hey, guys, give him a little air. He's got gas.
Give me the air. That's not chlorine I smell.
Okay, it's a go for Bandicoot. Full throttle up.
I love these commercials behind the scenes things. I love that the sugar cookies there have PlayStation symbols on them. Man, I would love to see these in high res. Like, if they have the original render files somewhere, if they could re-render them at 720p or something like that. Oh, that'd be so cool. So, anyhow, we're going to start out with an interview with Stuart Copeland. The reason he's here is probably because he's the one that did the music for Spyro the Dragon. But he was also part of the Police back in the 80s and 70s and 2000s. Yeah, so that was kind of an interesting get for them, but let's check this out.
Man, I'm getting the crap kicked out of me here.
Some people work only for the money. Others do what they love most and manage to get paid for it.
Do you mind not interrupting me when I'm working?
Stuart Copeland is in the second group. He's been making music all his life, first as a co-founder and drummer of the Police, then as a composer for films such as Rumblefish, Highlander 2, and Wall Street. Now he's writing the music for Spyro the Dragon, his first video game project. What makes composing for video games fun? How does he do it, and why does he like it? PlayStation Underground visited his small, unmarked studio in Hollywood, where he
Small,
showed us
unmarked.
Good, we have sound. Step one is to beat the level. Now, for a 10-year-old kid, this is no problem. But for me, I have to beat the level and figure out the jumping, and I kind of navigate my way through the levels. And the very early stage, it's a lot of fun because I find a level that I can beat and get an attitude for it, and then create a piece of music for it. But then as the game progresses and I start getting to some of the more difficult levels and I'm stumped immediately, I've got to beat this bad guy before I can stay on that level for long enough to write a piece of music for it. So I have to learn how to beat all the bad guys. And if I was having to pay for my helpline, I'd be running up a huge tab here.
That's actually kind of cool.
So then once I'm on the level and I've got a general attitude for the game, I have to, within the atmosphere of that level, have a lot of different changes happen, but stay kind of in the atmosphere. Then I go back and I look for how to make those inner complexities more complex and to have deeper sublayers and things that don't really hit you the first time, but hit you the 16th time so that it can survive repeated listenings.
Yeah.
Pull some of the crevulation off it there. Give it about 60 feet.
Well, let me start something. Let me write something for you. Okay, well, I'm going to do something which is a trade secret here, but I have input quantized, which means that I can play it very badly, and it comes back played very nicely. I can loop those two bars there, so it'll just go around and around and around those two bars. Okay, now let's get some bass going there. Okay, there's a bass line. Now let's get some drums happening. Okay, now let's get some heavy metal going here. Okay. They pay me for this. And then, of course, you can get into all the cool stuff.
Kind
like,
of awesome
okay,
watching him work. Like,
and copy the bass part onto other instruments to kind of thicken it up. And then I add scary stuff to, you know, add to it in various different ways. Where is that?
seeing the sausage made, you know.
Now this is really where I'm giving away the trade secrets. This is where Mozart would be jumping out of his grave and saying, I want to live in this century, where I transpose that part from there up to there, and it plays that same piece of music. So I've just done a whole transition there, took all those instruments and moved them up that much. Looks like fun, doesn't it?
In his career, Stewart has both performed music and composed it. We wondered which is more fun.
When I play music, I have the instrument in my hand and I don't think, and my hands do the walking. And it's a bodily function. It is instinctive, it just happens. Composing all happens in the mind, and my body is an inert, dead fish. You know, different things. Somebody once asked Stravinsky, what's the great moment of being a composer? Is it when the audience lights up into your music, or is it the reviews? He said, no. The best moment is when you find that note you're looking for and you get that chord which leads to that chord, and you've got this under thing happening there which pays off right here, at the same time set it, and you crack it and you've got it, it goes there and it does it. That's it. And it's downhill from there.
What's it like to compose for the PlayStation?
The Sony PlayStation has room for high-quality music that has full bandwidth. It's the same as you get from a CD, whereas the other platforms has very thin bandwidth. And the thinness of the bandwidth puts an imposition on the composer where he has to create sounds that'll fit within that. On these CD-ROM games, there's so much space. I don't have to worry. I can load up full symphonic sounds there. In fact, I have. In this game, I've got whole orchestra sounds that I recorded in Utah.
Is there a difference in audio bandwidth on the Saturn?
I use the orchestra
Like
as
other
a
CD
flourish here and there
platforms?
to provide
I can see the
drama.
Nintendo
The game is
64 being a
actually quite
problem,
grand. He's flying through castles, and there's a big sky, and it's a very open, expansive feeling, which is where the orchestra comes in. But for the energy and for the jeopardy, I've got raging rock guitars and drums and pounding rhythms. Any kind of art is about creation of tension and resolution. And in music, it's more subtle how it happens, and it's more esoteric how it happens, but it's the same thing. You create a tension, and then you release it. The most fun part of the process is being able to be in there like this, and I get a phone call and I can shout at my staff, "Don't interrupt me when I'm working."
Okay, next up, behind the scenes, it's like a couple of videos. Oh, we're gonna get lectured at about software piracy again. Alright, we'll take a look at Crash Warped first.
Hi, I'm Jason Rubin from Naughty Dog. PlayStation Underground's asked me to tell you a little bit about Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped.
I wanted to be sure that we preserved the classic intuitive gameplay that has made the Crash series so successful. We found that gamers worldwide truly enjoy the structured interactions of this style.
The second thing we wanted to do with Crash Bandicoot Warped is that we wanted to introduce free-roaming gameplay.
To add excitement, we've created some radically new styles of levels.
You still have a mission-based objective, but at the same time, the camera is opened up and you're free roaming. In addition, We wanted to broaden the replay value of the game so that players got more for their money. They got more bang for the buck. We added a time trial mode, but now they can race against the clock. They can compete against their friends, their brothers, their sisters, and they can put up scores with their names in it to show exactly how well they've done.
In the succession from Crash 1 to Crash 2 to Crash Warped, we as a team, and I personally, have learned a tremendous number of things. In Crash 1 and 2, the maximum distance at which you could see any polygon was about 70 meters. In Crash Warped, we've opened that up to 700 and some odd meters. Like in the medieval levels, there's a castle at the end that you can see nearly from the beginning of the level, and as you go through almost a kilometer of level distance, like you keep seeing the castle every time you get closer.
Well,
closer
and
as
you know,
progress.
we saw Mark Cerny there in both this and the Spyro video.
One of the accomplishments that we did in Crash
There was probably
Bandicoot
quite a bit of
Cortex
technology
Strike
sharing
Back
on that front
is
to
we
get
had
the
Crash be
distance
able
in
to
there.
wade into water and to subdivide perfectly in the water, which is something that had really not been seen before on the PlayStation. And at first, there was some debate whether it was feasible. Now we've gone another step in Crash Bandicoot Warp, where we have entire rounds where everything is floating in the water. We have environment mapping against waves, and the waves are moving in a very realistic ocean pattern, but you can see the reflections of the world in the waves, which gives a very, very realistic effect. I think most people, including ourselves, until this project, thought it was not possible to pull off that many things, that much subdivision in a level, that you just would not have the speed to do something like that.
Was this the birth of screen space
The way
reflection?
we pulled it off was with perseverance and with trying things and just keep working at it and working at it and working at it until we were able to get within the frame rate that we wanted.
We've learned a tremendous amount about gameplay. Making a new mechanic and trying to make it play well and work with Jason's animation for the character, because it all has to integrate together. Crash is like driving along on the motorcycle, and he turns, he's got to bring the motorcycle down, put his knee on the ground like the way a real motorcycle rider does. And so there's a real interaction between the gameplay programming, controlling the feel of that motorcycle, and the animation. And that's probably one of the most important programming things. If the game doesn't feel good, it's clunky, then it's not fun.
Yeah, they definitely managed
the level. This is an example.
the fluidity
this is
there.
Arabian level M. It's basically somewhere about 2/3 of the way into the game. We think in terms of the player's abilities at that point, and we also think in terms of the character's abilities. One of the things we wanted to do was bounce on tarps, because bouncing is a fun mechanic. Kids love to bounce on beds, and it's just always fun to do.
We decided to do something that hadn't been done before. In Crash 2, all the enemies on the hanging section you had to avoid. You couldn't specifically attack any particular enemy, and in this game, Crash will actually get to fight enemies while hanging.
Our biggest challenge has been how to add more depth and excitement. I've always been proud of how Crash's moves need to be used in combination.
The new moves, of course, are great. Well, we've got a bunch of power-ups that you gain across the game as you play. And what's really nice about that is basically the character grows as you're playing.
Crash Warped has combinations like the slide, double jump, death tornado, which add greatly to the depth of the gameplay.
At first, they'll just jump on an enemy, but after they get good at the combo, now they'll slide, jump, jump, and hover and come down on them at a much more aggressive style. The deaths are an important part of this game. What we learned in 2 is that people, if they die and there's something funny that happens at the end of it, it sort of softens the blow of taking a hit.
Yeah, a little bit.
We have the game designers come up with their wacky ideas of what we should do, and we have the artists coming up with their additions of what would look cool with that idea, or what would be best suited for that idea. Well, we start out with the just a rough vignettes, just to get the feel of which direction we should go. And then once we see that we're in the right environment, then we go straight to the line art. And the line art is a more finished artwork that leads eventually to being a color key, which has the actual palette of that level. So that way we can take different elements of the warped background and go to the computer and start
Well,
modeling.
it sounds like the Chiefs-Bengals game is a lot more interesting than the 49ers-Eagles game was.
And if, for example, I can take the daytime and I can make a nighttime version of it rather quickly.
There have been a lot of really proud moments for Naughty Dog in the Crash series, but I think maybe the proudest moment has been seeing the culmination
of technical achievements and artistic achievements that came together with some of our water levels in Crash Bandicoot Warped.
Honestly, I think Warped was the first Crash game I actually sat down and played through.
Truly new and truly unique, and I think that it's extremely fun.
I don't really remember going through the first and second game all that much.
Well, you've crashed a few parties
Outside of
before,
demos,
but
of
I
course.
never expected you to make it this far.
Now I have to lay down a challenge to the PlayStation Underground viewers. I've heard that you're some of the best video game players, some of the best PlayStation players out there. And I want to see if that's actually true. The Naughty Dogs, all of the Sony testers, our Sony producers, as well as Mark Cerny, have been playing our time trial mode, and you'll be able to find in the credits of the game what all of our best times were.
You don't turn back. I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
And the challenge is, can you actually beat that time? And I have to say, within that group of people, there are some darn good players, so it's going to be quite a challenge. So the challenge is out to you now.
Well, Cat Icarus did it. I don't think I could. I mean, I finished the game. I completed the game. I didn't get all of the time trials, though. Okay, software piracy, how does it hurt gamers?
You bought a game and made some copies to sell over the internet. Now US Marshals and the IDSA are standing outside your door. It's a good time to learn a few facts about software piracy. Recently, the
that
Interactive
doesn't
Digital
really
Software
happen that much
Association
anymore.
raided a New York City apartment where the occupant was allegedly selling illegal backup copies of PlayStation games over the internet.
We've got an order from Judge.
Because fines are as large as $1 million for each trademark violation, he's facing several $1 million in damages.
And they're never gonna get that out of this
20
guy.
websites like this have already been shut down, and that's just the beginning. An official of the Interactive Digital Software Association, who wanted to remain anonymous because of her anti-piracy work, explained,
"The problem of piracy is growing exponentially every day. Technology is making it easier, but just because it's easier doesn't mean it's any more legal. Making a copy of a PlayStation game without permission is absolutely illegal."
I was using these as backups for people who own the original copies. I mean, I had no aware that.
And to be honest, this is one of the reasons why I try to own everything that I play, even if I'm playing it on
The
an
question
emulator.
of this is a backup copy, that's a net myth. A backup copy that
I know
you buy off the
playing your
internet 'cause
own-
you don't want to buy the original is absolutely illegal.
"Few
You know-
people who make or buy illegal copies think about who's really getting hurt.
Playing downloaded
One group is the
ROMs and
developers,
ISOs are
gamers like
basically a
yourself, who put in
way of
12 to
life
16 hour days
nowadays,
for a year or two
but
to develop a game at a cost of over $1 million. Marketing that game could add millions more. Because making a game is so expensive, it's risky for developers to take chances. That's how piracy weakens the development community. This year, illegal copies will keep an estimated $3.2 billion in revenue from reaching the people who create and distribute the games. That money would help developers start many more projects, take bigger risks, and experiment with more specialized and unusual games. So who does piracy hurt the most? Ultimately, all gamers and the quality of video games themselves. Here's how the game community is striking back.
The FBI has started to take some very serious actions against pirates online, not just for copyright and trademark infringements, but other things like consumer fraud. U.S. Customs officials have begun to do seizures of products of entertainment software coming into the United States. The largest such raid that we have experienced in the last few months occurred in Miami, where they seized 54,000 illegal PlayStation discs. The seizure in Miami is just a tip of the iceberg.
No, I wonder where repros
Game
fall
developers
on
would
that.
like your help in keeping the quality of future games high. They
Okay,
point out that many
see,
people
that
who
just
don't
looks
feel
like
bad about
fun.
making and using illegal copies would feel terrible if they had to steal a game from a store. Ironically, it's the same thing. For a detailed look at how piracy hurts video games and what you can do to help stop it, visit www.idsa.com.
So, yeah. I think the video game industry is big enough today to absorb some of that. And also, I think digital delivery has helped make it easier for people to get the games. and put them out there for a reasonable price, people aren't going to pirate as much. It's exactly what happened when Netflix hit. Video piracy went down a lot because it was easy to get your hands on whatever you wanted to watch. Now with the balkanization of everything, piracy is going back up.
To make it in Hollywood these days is not so great. PlayStation Underground is taking you onto the set of the latest Spyro TV commercial to see how things are done. We're asking an important question. Are real sheep in today's Hollywood getting fleeced? Does that look like the face of a happy actor? He's nicknamed Toasty because Spyro breathes fire at sheep.
You do it right, it's one more. You do it wrong, it's awful.
Sheep in today's world are having a PR crisis. Wherever they go, they're the butt of jokes.
Be nice or I'll let the whole crew have their way with you.
How can a real sheep compete for roles against the likes of this? It's an animatronic head that was used for close-ups. 21 servo motors make it move, guided by several remote controls. The skull is fiberglass and aluminum. The skin is foam latex. 14 specialists worked 3 weeks to build it, including a sculptor, mold maker, mechanic, and lab
I
inheritance.
wonder where that stuff just goes when they're done with it.
Imagine being a sheep and having to share a trailer with a co-star named Genghis. Around Hollywood, whatever Genghis wants, Genghis gets. Who thought up the Spyro commercial? These guys from PlayStation's ad agency.
We played the game quite a bit, and we noticed that there were some sheep that sort of came to unhappy endings in the game. And so we said, geez, what would it feel like to be that sheep? And that's basically where the idea came from.
Why did they use animatronics for sheep instead of computer graphics?
I think it helps to stand out.
Computer graphics weren't
Video
there
games
yet
are
at the
all
time.
CG, actually bringing our sheep to life with animatronic, it seems to bring the character, more character.
That's it from the Spyro set, where the men are men and the sheep are
Pissed.
animatronic.
Okay, next up we have the download station. And the plane explodes for no reason. First up, Cool Borders 3. Download gives you access to one hidden character, one hidden board, and 2 mountains unlocked. To unlock these mountains, Devil's Butt and Mount Koji, you would have to win both Powder Hill and Devil's Butt tournaments. Okay. Circuit Breakers. Unlocks all 32 tracks, including nighttime backwards and upside down tracks. Heart of Darkness. Opens all the FMVs. Okay. That's interesting. We've got, update on Project Wormhole. Let's check that out. Game physics.
Welcome to part 3 of Project Wormhole, How a Game is Made. This issue we're going to work on game physics and obstacles. Now that we have a tunnel to fly down, things will start to get interesting. Last issue, the car flew straight down the middle of the tunnel. That's fine for just checking it out. But in the finished game, we want to be able to fly and dodge obstacles realistically. We need to consider all of the different forces acting on the car as it flies down the tunnel. There is the force of gravity pulling it down, the force of jets on its bottom keeping it off the ground, drag forces from the air in the tunnel, and forces from jets used by the player to control the car. We add all of these forces up to figure out how the car is moving. That's a lot of number crunching, but the extra attention to detail makes the gameplay feel as real as possible. Let's draw obstacles. They're made just like we made the car in part 1. We've already done most of the work for this. The tricky part is knowing when we've run into something. It's too slow to look at every polygon and every object to see if they've collided, so we create an imaginary box around each object just big enough to contain it. These are called bounding boxes. We can use them to quickly see if 2 objects have run into each other. Now that the obstacles are floating in front of us, it's time to blow them apart. We'll make a basic weapon as a placeholder. A laser cannon that shoots bolts of energy in a straight line. More weapons will be added later. In the next section, try out some of the things we just built. Then check out the preview of Wormhole Part 4. And don't forget to visit www.playstation.com, where you can join in a discussion of the game at PlayStation Underground online.
All right, well, let's check it out then. Like the little chime there. Okay, we're using the D-pad. Circle button seems to change the viewpoint. Where's the fire button? Oh, okay. Slow down, speed up, steer. Alright. So much for those, placeholder lasers. Man, I'm not getting very far on this even after slowing down. Just kind of got to get a feel for the physics, I guess. A little farther. Yeah. Dang it. Crunch, crunch. Okay. I think that's good for now. What will be in the next issue?
In Part 4 of Project Wormhole, we'll look into artificial intelligence, or how enemies are plotting to destroy you. We'll also add sound effects. Don't go away, the fun is just beginning.
Hopefully I'll be able to actually, you know, shoot the stuff that's in my way in the next episode. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna string together all the Project Wormhole stuff into a single video when I get to this point. Maybe do the same with the SEAL boot camp on the PS2 OPM discs. Tech Q&A about the DualShock analog controller as I play with the DualSense.
Something's been shaking up PlayStation gamers for the past few months. It's the DualShock analog controller.
Oh,
PlayStation
that
Underground couldn't resist
Psycho
the temptation to
Mantis
look under the cover and see how it
moving
works.
our controllers.
And each handle is an actuator. That's a hardware term for something that actuates or starts something else. In this case, vibration. The weight on the spindle is carefully balanced to run cool when you're playing long and hot. On one side, the weight is small. On the other, a bigger weight spins. Code from the game determines how long and how fast one or both sides turn for different effects. This lets developers do lots of new things. For example, in Gran Turismo, you can drive by feel, not just by sight. If you drive a front-wheel drive car in real life, the steering wheel vibrates because the engine's so close. That's also true in the game. Jump off the line in first in a front-wheel drive car, and the controller shakes from high power and low RPMs. As you shift into higher gears, the engine vibrates less and less until there's almost no vibration. RPMs are high and you speed along smoothly. Brush against something and that side of the controller shakes. Slam into something and both actuators spin hard to give you a big jolt. Because more of your senses are involved, you'll find yourself drawn deeper into the game. You also get a precise, light steering touch from the analog thumbsticks. Virtually all new titles are being programmed to take advantage of the DualShock vibration feature, including Crash Bandicoot Warped, Metal Gear Solid, Tekken 3, and Spyro the Dragon. Also, a button lets you play any game in standard digital mode. The controller is standard with all new consoles. It's a must-have addition to every gamer's PlayStation experience. Check it out. It rocks.
It's the most successful peripheral ever made, in my opinion, considering it became the standard for the PS2. One fun thing about the DualSense controller for the PS5 is the vibrations are just basically like bass. The developers don't have to do like specific vibration code. Oh, neat. Stuff for Final Fantasy VII. All they have to do is just like a waveform of low frequency sound. And that's basically how how it works. There's an Area 51 game I just scrolled past, and I'll be playing an Area 51 demo on the PS2 tomorrow. Cyber Sled's a fun one. That was one of my arcade favorites. So, I'm speeding through all of these, but, I can't remember if it's round 2 or, why am I blanking on his name? I don't remember if it's round 2 or Game Rave, but they're going through every code that they can get their hands on for PlayStation games, and they're testing them to, you know, because, I mean, we've run into a couple of tests that didn't work, or a couple of codes that didn't work. And apparently that's pretty common. But when I put my website together, I plan to kind of link to their website so that, you know, he's doing all of that work. I'm doing all of this work. Might as well, you know, combine our efforts. Okay. Bulletins. Quick, follow that truck. A cooler Yule. Survive the Holly Days, PlayStation style. Dial up our online holiday special where you can immerse yourself in the true gaming spirit of the season. But be on the lookout for lots of surprises. Curious? So are we. In fact, we're building the workshop as we speak. Note to self, never give an elf a hammer. So as soon as that holiday song loop starts playing wherever you go, point your browser to www.playstation.com. Okay, here are the hidden codes for the last disc, or last issue, and we did take a look at those. I've got the ones for this issue. Threads and accessories. Clutch. Just actually bringing up the codes right now. Okay. Now you can really kick butt knowing that yours is well covered. This new stuff comes with the quality and style you'd expect from the world's leading video game console. Choose from 3 great lines of merchandise: PlayStation branded, PlayStation Underground, and the new line of kids merchandise. You can also find these items at the PlayStation Online store at PlayStation.com. And there's the likely out-of-date ordering info. There is still a swag store for PlayStation that has a whole bunch of interesting stuff. I actually got a couple of DualShock 4s off of there a while back. You guys are the bomb because every game I played every game and everything that you guys sent to me. The only changes that need to be made are the sports games. Why does basketball have only 1 minute to play only 1 quarter? It should be 2 minutes or to 4 quarters. Why does football have 2 minutes and 1 quarter? How about 5 minutes for 1 quarter? It depends on the developer. You really should spend some more time on your code section because it doesn't have any of the newer titles. People can get them off the net much faster. I know your magazine isn't really about the codes, but you should at least consider it. It did feel like they had a lot more newer games in this code section, so I just think your magazine is cool. Every person I show it to loves it. They ask, where'd you get this? I love your music videos and I have tournaments with friends. Keep it up. Have an icon editor like Armored Core so you can have a choice to keep the PlayStation Underground logo or design your own for your ship. Also, be able to change the color of your ship like N2O. For weapons, you have to have tracking missiles. DualShock and analog controls is a must. First, I think you should put in an energy bar instead of one-hit death crap. Yeah. Second, there should be an RPG mode. Third, there should be a shop where you can buy weapons, armor, and attachments and make upgrades. Fourth, there should be a 2-player co-op. I've been a subscriber from the beginning. I'm worried about value. Why should I subscribe to PlayStation Underground CD magazine when it seems cheaper to simply buy the very similar PlayStation Underground Jam Pack, $5 per Jam Pack versus $40 per 1-year subscription? What steps are you taking to make the subscription a good value? Well, here's the fun part. So, 5 Jam Packs. The Jam Packs come out like once a quarter. So you're paying $20 a year for 4 discs. Instead of $40 a year for 8 discs, you're still paying $5 a disc. Plus, the Jam Packs didn't have as much like in-depth interview and behind-the-scenes stuff. Okay, yep, there's the response. The Jam Pack, demos, imports, insider previews, and stories. 1 CD twice a year at $5 per CD. CD magazine, demos, imports, codes, insider previews, and stories. Double CD issue 4 times a year for $30. So the magazine actually gives you twice as much insider info, twice as often, for about $3.75 per disc. You made the right choice by subscribing. Thanks for writing. There we go. That's cool that they put the response right on the disc, too. Send us your comments and tell us what you'd like to see in future issues. If you'd like, grab a video camera and record what you have to say. We invite you to make any sort of offbeat video about PlayStation. We might include portions of it in a future issue. And that's where you send it. Next transmission, coming soon, Volume 3, Issue 1. Check out our playable demos, like Contender, Soul Reaver, again, Ridge Racer 4, WCW NWO Thunder, and more. Developers measure the untapped power of PlayStation, what it means for games to come. Spyromania hits Las Vegas. Highlights of PlayStation's 3rd birthday bash. Connect with your friends, or connect your friends. Okay, yeah, we're done. Credits. There's Saul on the tip team. So I did find I mentioned last week that I found a Saul Villegas on Twitter. That seems to be the right person. And I pinged him with the video from last week, the you know, profile of him, but he didn't seem to see it, or he hasn't responded to me at least. And the fine print. Boosh. That's it for the bulletins. And now on to an import of Shadow Tower. Not familiar with this game. Ooh, interesting. This looks a little confusing. I'll figure it out when we get in game. Now loading. I just hope that's not the only English text in this, because I'm a little nervous about an import RPG. Wait a second. This looks very Kingsfield. Is this done by From Software? Come on. Okay, well, I'm hitting it, but I'm not doing any damage. Oh, okay. I had to double tap the X button. And yeah. Oh, crap. Okay, those appear to be items. Okay, looks like I've got some crowns to work with. You know, equipment of some sort. Let's put that one on. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. That looks vicious. Wait. I had to load the new sword model, I bet. Trying to find if there's, like, magic I can equip. This is weird that it has to, like, load between screens in the menu. Okay, so that's my current equipment. Alright, I'm not going to go through and equip everything, but I'm hoping that equipping those rings might have given me some magic attacks to work with. Well, at least that sword is there. Let's see if this will at least do some damage. Yay! Okay. Circle to pick stuff up. Got it. Ow. Okay, now my sword's not doing any damage. I'm just gonna walk around you here. Okay, so I don't really have to worry about jumping in this game. Okay. You look irritating. You're dead. Ooh. A mace. Why am I doing 0 points of damage to the same mob? Critical hit. Okay. Is that... No. Trying to find where that equip... Yeah. This screen. Because this will make a little bit more sense when I'm trying to figure out stuff to equip. Alright, so I picked up that new shield. Of course, it seems to be giving me a lot to work with, but we'll just do that. Oh. That's what it means. Alright, let me go into here. Excellent. Oh, you're just a rock. Okay. Wow, what a short draw distance. Ow. What hit me? Hold on, let me... Ah. There we go. Uh-oh. For the time, that was impressive. But it has not aged well. Wow, and I'm soft locked. I mean, it did warn me about that. So, let's see here. Shadow Tower. 1998 role-playing game developed by From Software for the PlayStation. Sequel, Shadow Tower Abyss, was released for the PlayStation 2, exclusively in Japan. There's an action-oriented dungeon crawl very similar to Kingsfield, as I noticed. Famitsu gave it a 27 out of 40. Most people gave it like a 2 to 3 out of 10. Yeah. But I mean, you recognize it as the genesis of what would eventually become stuff like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and Elden Ring. The tech just was not there yet. Okay, we'll get some cool moves with Spyro the Dragon tips.
Hi, my name's Christian Davis. Was the lead tester for Spyro the Dragon. Today's cool tip is on Spyro. It's on the treetops level, where we'll be showing you how to get to that last platform that's so tough to get to. While you do these next series of jumps, you'll want to be holding down the square
Nice
button
crotch
and
shot.
pressing X at the very end of the ramp to get the most height. From this platform right here, you want to supercharge down the ramp, jump at the end. When you reach the next platform, immediately turn right, jump to the next platform, jump again to your right, go up the wrong way to this supercharged platform, jump at the end, one last platform, jump, and a long glide will take you there. Our next tip for you is in the Peacekeeper's world, Clifftown.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here.
When you glide across the river and get to the dragon that tells you about being at the highest point in the level, if you jump off, glide around to your right, you can glide behind the building you first started in and collect the gems there. Our next tip for you today is on the Peacekeeper's level, sub-level Ice Caverns. Right from the very start level, if you walk out onto the platform right in front of you and do a blind jump and glide around the mountain to your right, you'll end up on a platform with 3 extra lives. That might come in handy.
That's convenient. Well, useful. Not convenient, but useful. And back to the debriefing. Okay, so we're all done with Disc 1, except for the hidden stuff. So our first one is triangle, triangle, square, circle. Happy holidays from the PlayStation Underground kids. And the youngest of those kids is probably at least 25 now. Yes, I do feel the need to say that kind of shit. Okay. Next up. Square, triangle, circle, triangle, square, triangle, square. More PlayStation kids. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, we don't need to see that anymore. Alright, last code. Circle, circle, square, circle, circle. Hidden players. In NFL Blitz, select the Enter Name for Record Keeping option and enter one of the following player names and PIN numbers. The phrase "Lights Out Baby" will be spoken to confirm the code entry. Okay, Shinnok and Raiden from Mortal Kombat, I see. Interesting. Oh, there's more. Cheat mode. Press turbo jump and pass to change the icons below the helmets on the versus screen. That's definitely a classic Midway arcade thing. Oh, and then you have to press left to enable the code. So super field goals, you do one turbo press, 2 jump presses, and 3 pass presses, and then you press left on the D-pad to confirm it. No first downs, no interceptions. Does it just make them drop it every time or something? Thick fog on. Big head mode. It's a lot of... This must be all of the codes. I wonder if all of these codes would work in the arcade too. Onside kick. I didn't realize that needed a special code. Extra blocker. All right. So that's it for disc 1. Let's head on over to disc 2. Whoa. And disc 2 going to have a metric buttload of playable demos. Was the Santa hat really necessary? Oh, and we start with NFL Blitz. All right. Now I wish I'd paid more attention to some of those codes. At least the controls are simple. That was one thing I liked about NFL Blitz. It's the simplified controls. I actually think I've got all of the variations of NFL Blitz that have released over the years, even the Game Boy Color version. It's just one of those things that was cheap, and I thought there were tons of different variations on it that I thought would be interesting. You know, Nintendo 64, PlayStation.
And this game is underway.
Oh, pff. That wasn't actually me playing. I have it for the Dreamcast. Got Blitz the League for the PS2. Have to make sure it doesn't go into its attract mode again. Come on. Let me frickin' play. Okay, I had to press the start button. There we go. I kept hitting the X button.
Today's matchup, the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Green Bay Packers.
Oops. Well, I didn't end up entering a code, but oh well. Oh, why do I gotta be the Steelers? Yep, I know. Okay. 30 yards needed for first down. Clock stops after each play. Field... Thanks.
First and 30. Stewart to Johnson. Comes up with it.
Oh, not bad.
Second down. Zings it. Comes up with it.
Ah.
Have that dirt taste, punk.
Third and
Oops.
short.
What? Whatever happened to forward motion?
Fourth down.
Haha, there we go. Got him on the fake punt.
First and 30. Stewart. Looks like a running play.
Yeah! I'll just take the free extra point.
First down.
Jeez. Oh, looks like the Eagles game earlier today. Oh, nope, 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 no, 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 no.
Nobody gets by me.
Green Bay down by 7. First down. First down. Giants. Bingo. Second and goal.
Oh, just barely got in there. Oh well.
Tacks on the extra point. End of first quarter.
Oh, we tied. Look for Blitz to hit the store shelves September 12th, 1998. Oh, and they give you game code right there. So, 25 years. What was that? Wah, wah, wah. I thought I did pretty good. Is it just going to go back to the attract or... Okay, nope, we're going back to the demo discs. Okay, good. Alright, next up, Bug's Life. I remember playing a demo of this a while back. But I don't think I finished it. Ah, Traveler's Tales. Recognize that mug anywhere. Find the entrance to the anthill. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Oops. Ah. Come on. Let me get up there. There we go. All right. Do I have any camera control? No. All right. Got some nice auto aim there. Okay, it is kind of impressive that they've got curved surfaces here, but it's really irritating. Okay, well... Come on, give me... There we go. Okay, so this lets me look around the level. I mean, this is pretty, well done, you know, visually, and it's running at a decent frame rate, too. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from Traveler's Tales than the utmost in technical brilliance. Ow. Okay, got all the seeds there. A little nervous about these little pits, but okay. Like, I was expecting antlions. Okay, that's probably the anthill. See if we can get a couple more of these tokens. All the good it'll do. Is this the anthill? It is. Level complete. Hurrah. Yeah, it looked great. Can't really say much for the gameplay. The footage from the movie thing was something that Disney did a lot in the PlayStation days, and pre-DVD, it was a really fun way for people to be able to watch clips from the movie on demand without having to fast forward through a VHS. Okay, next demo, Rallycross 2. Throttle, brake, handbrake, got it. Oh no, moving pretty quickly through here. I don't remember if there are, like, big, long demos later on, though. There may be. Oh. Beefy. Oh, why do they put me in a rear-wheel drive car? Rear-wheel drive sucks for snow driving. Look at how far ahead they are. What the hell? That's kind of brutal. I mean, I've mentioned this before. This is not the way to sell a demo. By having the AI just completely throttle you. Because then, you know, if I can't even see the drivers shortly after I start this in the demo, why the shit would I pay money to get my ass handed to me like this? Five laps? No. I'm going to do one lap and then I'm going to hit the select button. Game looks nice, and I am getting used to the steering a little bit. Yeah, screw you. Alright, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was a brutal... Well, it wasn't brutal because of the track. It was brutal because of the AI. Hey there, Infamous. That was Rallycross 2. Yeah, that was a little brutal. Ooh, hey, Crash Warped. Welcome, by the way. I'm guessing that you are watching The Last of Us? Yeah. Glad you're enjoying it. Okay. Thank you. It's been announced that The Last of Us has been picked up for Season 2, and apparently the first season basically holds to all of the events from beginning to end of the first game. And so in response to Season 2 being greenlit, someone said 4! I'm like, ooh, that's harsh. Yeah. Oh, goody. Oh, did you hear that the lady who plays Tess in the series died? No, I mean, like, in the actress died. She was 45. I just saw, like, a snippet of it earlier, and was kind of surprised no one else was talking about it online earlier. But... yeah, that's fine. I missed it. chest. Oh wait, am I supposed to go this way? Yes. Okay, be careful here. Because the only way I can clear those red things away is with this jet ski. I'll have to see if I can find the thing again. It was just something that Google News popped up when I was at my mom's place earlier. Maybe it was the actress who voiced it in the game. I don't know. Because the name Anna Torv doesn't sound familiar. Ah, damn it. I thought that's what it said, but I could be wrong too. Ah, here we go. Spookaboo? Wow. I'll look it up after I'm done with this demo here. I prefer to keep the gameplay as unbroken as possible when I'm doing this stuff. Crap. I didn't take out that box in time. I almost had it. It was the voice actress. Okay. Still, she was only 45. Okay, next up, NFL Game Day 99. More football. You didn't have enough football tonight. Between the NFC, the AFC, and NFL Blitz earlier. Yeah, I'm going with the Packers. It's kind of amusing with the 49ers and the Eagles game earlier today. There was green and gold on the field. It's not on the same uniforms.
Welcome Welcome to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. They love their outdoor sports here in the Rocky Mountains, and none more than their Denver Broncos. Today they meet the Green Bay Packers. Hello, I'm Dick Enberg, along with my partner, Phil Sims.
Denver needs big plays today in this game, Dick, and I think the safeties could be the weak link. I wouldn't be surprised to see them tested deep and often.
Normally, the Packers would defer and receive to start off the second half, but there isn't going to be a second half, so give me the ball. Whoops. I thought I already had the ball. So I started running up the field. How do I pass? I can't remember how to pass. There we go. Okay. Well, got some yardage on that play. What is it, 4th and 1? Oh, let's go for it. Damn it. Thought I could get away with it. Oops, no. All right, let's keep this up here. Good. 3rd and 10. Oh, come on. Not one of you could have caught that? Are they going to go for a field goal? Yeah. Oh. That was pretty cool that it was basically unbroken while it's set up for the kickoff. Come on. Screen. What the? Okay. No, 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 no. Ah. Well, that was somewhat satisfying. Okay, I think probably going to end at 3-0 here. He didn't even get the ball pitched in time. Yeah. Had, for the most part, better stats. Just not in the points category. The only category that really matters. Okay, next game is NFL Face-Off 99. Yay. Shoot, square, speed burst, pass, all right. Again, how do you expect people to memorize all of this? Please wait a few seconds while the game loads. Nice reflections on the ice.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Along with Darren Pang, Mike Emmerich, we're just about set to drop the puck. We're live in Detroit. The Red Wings with it. Oates at the point. Kicked wide by Osgood.
Am I the Red Wings? Wasn't really clear.
Yzerman faces off in his own zone. Johansson at the point. Doesn't get through. Osgood, the save. Kolsig starts it the other way. Angles it off the board. Doesn't connect. Murphy in the corner. Sends it off the boards to McCarty. Wow, what a bone-jarring hit. Oates.
Wow, what a bone-jarring hit.
Gathered in by Zuno. McCarty at the point. McCarty behind the net.
Yeah, that's not gonna...
Along the boards. Right in front of the net. Vondra races back to get it. Juno fires a slapper. Kicked out by Osgood. Link wide to McCarty. Feeds it across. Finds McCarty. Pass picked off by Oates. Circles with it. Right in front of the net. Blocked.
Right in front of the net.
Left side to Vondra. Detroit.
Oh.
Oh, is he crushed? Vondra.
Did that guy just go through the wall?
Walks in front. Kicked out by Kolsig. Shoots. Big save. Washington chases it down. Tenorti hurls it off the boards. Doesn't connect.
Honestly, I'm finding this a little bit more fun.
Oates in the corner. Left side to Juno. McCarty skates his way through the neutral zone. Juno picked his pocket. Score!
Ah.
Oates off the pass.
Oh, God,
The
yeah.
Red Wings now find themselves trailing.
The only problem is that after I'm done with
Upstairs to
these
make sure
demo
no one
discs,
was in the crease.
after I'm done with the PlayStation demo discs, I've got, you know, other systems demo discs. Yeah, I get it. Resume the game. Oh, come on.
The goal counts.
What the hell is that?
Face off at center ice. Iserman leading the rush. Hands it to McCarty. Feeds it across. Time running down in the period. Save by Osgood. Finds Shanahan.
Don't pass it to the other guy, you
End of the
dumbass.
first period. Washington 1, the Red Wings 0.
I was wondering when you'd notice that. The other ones are duplicates of what I've already got. But this one isn't. Okay. Next demo. God, I was expecting a basketball game next. No, I haven't yet. I haven't really had much. Well, okay, that's a lie. I had all of Saturday, but you know what I did on Saturday? Jack shit. And it had been way too long since I've done nothing for a full day except sit here and play video games. I think I remember having fun with this demo on another disc. Oh, jeez. So, you can use twin stick on this, but I don't have the analog sticks active. You have to activate them specifically in the Polymega menu, and I don't feel like doing that right now. And it's generally not good to leave analog on because it can really screw with games that don't support it. I should suggest something though, like see if they can add a quick toggle. Particle beam is fun. Because on the, you know, original controller, you have the analog button. Okay, I do have a jump button. You have the analog button on the controller. See, I was waiting for the camera to swing around. Oh, that was close. They gave me a little bit of coyote time there. Now, I've never seen the movie, the movie Apocalypse, so I don't know, like, what this has to do with the movie. If anything at all. Smoke bomb. Ah. Okay, so that's what happens. Come on. Go. Checkpoint! Oh, pff. Well, at least I just had a checkpoint. Particle beam. Oh, flamethrower. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wow. That's a bit excessive. Well, at least now guys are just going to get shot instead of burned alive. Thanks, Bruce Willis. The End begins this November, starring Bruce Willis and Poe. Oh, there's more. Okay. No, this is the same... Why did you start the demo over? It wasn't that good of a demo. Okay. Next demo. Ooh, Brave Fencer Musashi. Sweet. Yeah, I know how to play Brave Fencer Musashi. Very much know how to play Brave Fencer Musashi. Oh, 3 different things to do here, huh? All right.
Let's do it!
Let's do it! Whoa, jump!
Whoa, jump! Whoa, jump! Whoa, jump!
Out of my way! I did jump. No.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so normally on a demo, I won't replay it to try to do better. But that's usually when I don't know the game very well. I know I can do better on this. There's video recording proof multiple times on Twitch that I've gotten that far.
Let's do it!
Like, I did play the game all the way through, but I've actually played, like, the first chapter or so. on Twitch when I was just recording footage for a video. What also sucks is that, you know, usually my reflex is to do a double jump to get over that. But at this point in the game, you don't have double jump yet. Got it that time. There we go. I love this. Just like charges across the drawbridge and crashes into something. Oh yeah, just blasts through the wall.
I'm Rude Trick, and you're
Musashi!
Musashi? You're the summon hero? You're pulling my leg. Now, y'all give me Lumina, won't ya? If you do, y'all get this little lady in exchange.
Yeah, right! You wish, pal! Let go of the princess!
Y'all being fooled! Them there flames can't be put it out easily.
Shoot, I'm sweating buckets here. What should I do? Like, what are you saying? Use Lumina.
I'm already holding down R1.
Oh yeah!
I got you now, Rude Trick.
All right, Lumina! Musashi, just hurry up and bash this hunk of lard. Ugh.
Aw, shucks! Shut up, you dumb gal, or else y'all gonna get a licking. See y'all later, Musashi. Have yourself a nice day.
Why, thank you, I will.
Hey, wait! Whoa! What's that? Holy smokes!
God, I can't tell you how many times I've fought this Steam Knight.
You're history, pal!
And he's still, like, I don't always do a very good job of fighting him. Hit him in the nuts! There we go. Yep, Musashi does not care about property damage. Dang it. Ah. There we go. Wonder if they give me any items to work with. Ah, I wasn't close enough, dang it. Had an alarm going off on my watch. On a normal night, it would be time for my nighttime snack. Come on. Ah! Okay. Jump up, go toward the back. Jump up, go toward the front. Stay in the front. Ah, damn it. Almost there. He only jumped twice that time. There we go.
Hey, you forgot something!
Kaboom!
That's what you get when you try to mess with me! Oh, almost forgot. I wonder where that idiot root trip took the princess.
Screw it. I'm just gonna fall asleep here. To be continued in the real version of Brave Fencer Musashi. Thank you for playing. Okay. Now we gotta go back in and do part 2. I'm so glad Steamwood isn't on this demo disc. Okay. Collecting logs? That's a pretty long mission.
Let's do it!
You basically have to climb all the way up. Oh, they're starting me here. Interesting. A Bincho field. Better get them out. I'm surprised they actually have these in the demo.
Yay, I'm free. All right, all right. Thank you, thank you. Gotta go, gotta go. Bye, 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 bye.
Meatloaf. See ya. I don't climb all the way to the top of these things. I invariably hit the water. Plus, there's, you know, Bincho points up here. Oh, the memory box is gone. That's funny. Can't even do the quick save. He decided he deserves to keep it. Yeah, I know there's a bin show field nearby, thank you. I just can't get to it yet. Not until the full version of the game. Sashi assimilated mint. Oh, okay. That's fine. Damn it. There we go. Open the treasure chest. Thank you. An old book needs to be appraised. That's actually kind of a nifty teaser for the full game. Because people are like, ooh, I can appraise unknown items? That sounds interesting. Oh, about the drywall saw, though. I was going around to various Goodwills today trying to find a working VCR. And a couple of them actually had, like, a bunch of tools, like, still wrapped. And some of them were drywall saws. They're like $3 for a drywall saw. Oh, you dick. I don't care about getting that Bincho field down there right now. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't pick one up because, I mean, free is better. But it was kind of funny. I mean, I doubt I'm going to need it very much after I put it to use, so... Put the one I borrowed from you to use. Alright, chop down that tree. Come on, pick it up. There we go. It's a shame they don't hang a lantern on this like in Tomba, and they're like, where did you keep that? Yeah, we'll rescue this person, why not? Thank you for saving me. I'm Knight Lardwick, I'm expert on fencing. Would you mind saving my younger brother, Soldier Lardwick? I believe he's somewhere on this mountain. Thank you, sir. Come on, get back on there. There we go. Dang it, I was hoping for some health. Yeah. Am I on it? No. That was weird. There we go. No health, only money. Hey there, Aunt Kitsu. Been a while. Oh, wake up. Hey, there's some health. Healthy mushrooms. Greetings, dicks. I'm eating mushrooms tonight. Okay. What do we got here? Carpenter Carvey. Thanks a lot. I'm truly thankful. How can I repay you? Well, if you ever need help, come by the castle. See you later. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. God, I love crunchy PlayStation textures. Just something about them. No. Don't get me wrong. I am happy to see all the Quixel Mega textures and, you know, all the good stuff that we've got nowadays, but there's just something unique about PlayStation and Saturn, you know, primitive textures, texture mapping. Just a distinctive feel to them. Not something you really get on the Nintendo 64. Ah, screw you. Ooh, there we go. Thank you. No screw scan lines. Scan lines can go the same place as that, you know, plant I just threw. There we go. Got the 4th log. Let's head over to John. Get me out of here. Dang it. Come on. There we go. There we go. Don't need the cash, but I do want gunshot. A little bit of help there. I hate jumping up these, this rib cage thing. Hey, I did it first try. Did you bring the 4 logs? Yeah, no prob. Oh yeah? But anyway, that's the end for now. I'm sure our paths will cross again. See you later, man. In the full version of Brave Fencer Musashi. Enjoy your lurk. Okay. One more part to the demo. Don't remember how far into the level you need to go on this. But it's kind of funny that they include this part. Bowling in the dungeon.
Let's do it!
Let's do it!
Ah, they're making me go in a diagonal. Okay. No! Dang it. I might be safe here. There we go. Musashi assimilated bowl. Press circle for an indicator, press circle again to do some bowling and break cracked walls. Alright. Get lined up here. What'd I get? Shield. It needs to be appraised. Kind of weird that I don't think they may have had that how to do that on the instruction screen. I just didn't really pay much attention to the instruction screen because I know how to do it. Nice. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Okay, fine. I'll abuse my iframes. That's what I was gonna do to you. Oh, that was technically there so I could do this. But I didn't need it because I still had the ability. Okay, here we go. Time for some zombie bowling. Ah, dang it. There we go. Nice. Not nice. Ah. I need to hook it to the left. There we go. That should do it. I love how silly this game gets. Oh, you dick! That wasn't silly, that was just an asshole move. Uh-oh. Siren's got the zoomies. Yeah, I know it's a Bincho field. That's not gonna get him out of the Bincho field. There we go. Yo, thanks a lot, dude. I'm Mercenary Pot Roast. I take care of the dirty business back at the palace with my bro Meatloaf and my pal Stu. Never play this game on an empty stomach. There we go. Something out of the treasure chest. An odd hat. Well, it's not Oddjob's hat, is it? Be careful handling that thing. Okay, now we're back here. Oh, you almost pulled the same trick on me. Dick. That thing only shoots at you if you're facing it. Uh-oh. You having fun there, Siren? Was it a good poop? Here, if you time your jumps right, all you have to do is jump, not actually move. Oh, there we go. You only had to do one round of zombie bowling. I think you have to do it like 2 or 3 times in the full version of the game. Hi. Gonna come up on the back? Come on. Okay, next up, Tomb Raider 3. Hooray. There you go. Hi, Siren. Kitty. Oh, that's how I sashay to the side. Alright. Fucking tank controls. How the hell am I supposed to do this? I was trying to pick up the damn health pack. Oh, thanks for having your armory so well labeled. Good! That took me about a minute to do when it should have only taken like a second. Jeez. Okay, great. I've defeated my first enemy. And I'm almost dead. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, at least there are health packs here. Alright, I'm gonna have to risk the select button. Come on. Just a tiny step. That worked. Okay, good. Sure, a mini nuke. That works. I have no idea what that is. Maybe a key card of some sort. Yeah, that's a great addition to any HVAC system. Spinning a laser grid in the middle of it. Come on. Walk back in front of me. Damn it. There you go. Okay, so I can't move? Okay. I don't know if I was supposed to shoot that guy, but it seemed like a safe bet. Nope, can't open that door. All right. Okay. I see that there. Let's see if I can crawl under it. Or I can try this. Dang it. Oh, barely got out of there. I'm so glad I don't have to worry about ammo on top of everything else. Oh, wonderful. All right, what else do we have here? No. Want to face this and get up on top of it. Thank you. Ah, here we go. No. It's not it either. Bye-bye, Siren. I can't figure out how to get it back up there. I also don't think it's actually necessary. I think I'm supposed to go through this grating, but I can't figure out how to get it open, so I'm just gonna... Oh, those are flares. Got it. Okay. Bomberman World. I suck at Bomberman. Well, okay. I'm okay at Bomberman. My problem with it tends to be that the AI is perfect at it in every iteration I've played.
Bomberman!
Published by Atlas, huh?
Come on!
Okay, the white guy at the top. Got it.
Bomb up fire! Bomb up fire! Darn! Bomb up!
Are all those voices really necessary?
Bomb up! No! Go! Darn! No!
No!
Fire!
So one fun bit about some of these games is that after you die, you can actually hang out on the corners and toss bombs out onto the field. And if you manage to kill someone, you're back in. See?
Bomb up! No! Bomb up! No!
Ah,
I won!
I almost won. I was right there at the end. But you could see what I was talking about, where the AI was just a little too perfect. Okay, just a video of Siphon Filter, we're good. If it was an actual game of Siphon Filter, we'd have to haul out the PlayStation. I've never been any good at these games. I think I saw someone get taken out by the train. Dino-Rama. Going back to the whole aesthetic of the PlayStation and Saturn textures, there are a whole bunch of interesting horror games that use that aesthetic on purpose because they can really convey creepiness, like Silent Hill levels of creepiness. It's kind of awesome. Oh, we're done. Okay, we've still got a half an hour left. I'm going to play a little bit. I'm going to play a little bit to something that I've been playing offline. And it's something that I'm replaying, actually, oddly enough. And I've earned all the trophies before on the PS3, but now I'm going after all the trophies on the PS4. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to that. Okay.
Today's thrilling episode is brought to you in part by Tim's Tomato Grinds. Also try new Tim's Espresso Cappuccino Grinds. This should wake you up.
I don't think I actually
I'm
have that
Charles
one.
Martinet,
For a
and
while,
now
I
it's
had
time
these
for
as
BitTrip presents Runner 2, Future
bit
Legend of
rewards.
Rhythm Alien.
So my mission here is to get triple perfect on every level. And I've done it. I'm not usually that good at stuff like this.
The Mounting Sads.
Also, that is Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario. Okay, just kind of trying to keep an eye on audio levels here. The music on this game is fun, too. Ah. There will be lots of failures. Fortunately, triple perfect doesn't mean getting it perfect the first try. Well, I mean, I guess it sort of does, because, you know, you get sent back to the beginning, but there's a checkpoint. So to get triple perfect plus, you not only have to get all of the gold, whoops, not only have to get all of the gold in the level, but then at the end there's a target cannon thing that you have to get perfect, or close to perfect. It's actually quite forgiving. I want to stay down here. Don't want to unlock the alternate path right now. I'll do that when I'm going through this on the easy difficulty. So, I got all this gold. I got the bullseye. Perfect plus. Now to get triple perfect plus, you have to do that on all 3 difficulty levels. So that's why I was doing it on hard difficulty. Now I got to do it on quite easy. But I also want to unlock the secret exit, so I'm going to do that now on easy difficulty. I was playing this quite a bit when I was at my sister's place. Because, like, they have to take turns, because there's a lot of kids. And if their turns aren't ended, like, too close to dinner time, then I'd just poke at this a little bit for a while. Oh, I missed a piece of gold. I guess it doesn't really matter when I'm going for the secret exit, because when you go for a secret exit, sometimes you don't even get all the gold. Yeah. So that's why I don't really mind mind doing this on easy difficulty, because I'm going to have to do it all over again on this difficulty anyway. Okay, so that unlocks Grumble Gallop. We're gonna do this one again. Perfectly this time. And oddly enough, the time-consuming part of this isn't getting things done in the highest difficulty. It's getting the bullseye at the end. Because if you miss it, you have to go through and do the whole thing all over again. Ah. I've always tried to kind of analyze what it is about this game. Like, Thumper is another rhythmish game that I do surprisingly well at. And I just can't for the life of me figure out what makes those different from some stuff like Amplitude or Guitar Hero or frickin' oh, dang it. Okay, so I'm gonna jump over that so I don't trigger it, and I'm just gonna kill myself. There we go. Or Parappa the Rapper. You know, maybe this and Thumper are a little more forgiving, like, of not hitting the beats perfectly. Because you do have a little bit of leeway to screw up in this. There we go. Should be checking out those alternate paths through this level. But that's not necessary to get the platinum, so... There we go. At the finish line. There we go. Good. Alright, on to just right difficulty. The Mimblesnitz. And honestly, one of the last trophies I tend to get, or the last trophy that I got when I did this on the PS3, was getting all 90 in-game challenges. Because one of the challenges is that you have to dance for like 45 minutes total. And not only is dancing completely optional, but each time you dance, you're locking yourself into dancing for about a half second. So you can only do it for a short amount of time on any level. So I usually try to dance at the beginning of the level when I can, but I keep forgetting. But yeah, so you have to have a total of like 45 minutes worth of dancing, and it's just kind of ridiculous. This level is a little more hostile than others. Alright, let's try this. Whoops, I missed one. Missed two. Let's not try that then. At least when you restart, it doesn't undo the dance progress that you make. I mean, it's even keeping track of all the points that you make, all of the points that you earn, even when you don't finish a level. There we go. That's a bit tricky. So that gold cartridge is an optional thing. There's a bunch of them hidden throughout the game. And when you hit one, you're instantly taken to a retro-looking level. It's almost like Pitfall level graphics. Wasn't sure if I'd make it. See, that's where I'm talking about. It's a little bit forgiving on the bullseye. If any part of you is in the bullseye, you get the credit for the bullseye. Okay, we're done with the Mimble Snits. On to Grumble Gallop. A new friend awaits. Oh, you dicks. What am I supposed to do there? No. Can't jump. Ah, I think I know what I have to do. Hit this one. But jump over that one. And then I have to time that jump so I'm jumping afterwards. Ah, this is... It's not often where I'm like, wait, how do I do this? There we go. I don't even know what I did differently. Oh, it was a delayed jump. Okay. Gotta rely on coyote time here. There we go. Ah. Oh, this level is vicious. I also love how, like, dodging enemies and picking up gold and everything adds to the music in the background. Missed one. Dang it. Ah. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I just can't screw up the cannon shot. Bullseye. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't be any more bullseye. You made a new friend, Pitazo. Okay, one of the friends in this game absolutely cracks me up just for the sake of being there. I'm gonna show it to you. Reverse Merman. And, like, when you see him in the background, he's literally got a defined swinging cod. Like, you can see his nutsack. And I just think that's kind of amusing because it's like, alright, we're going to not only make him a reverse merman in the fact that he's male, but we're also going to enhance the you know, gender-specific attributes like people tend to do with mermaids. And it just... I mean, there's also a guy named Wet Fart Cheeseburger, but still, that's the one that cracks me up. Ooh. You know what? I think this is one that I have to jump over the boost pad. Nope, because otherwise I'm not getting that second one. Okay. There we go. I jumped too early. I missed one. And it's really important that I noticed that I missed one, too. So I didn't get all the way to the end, and then I'm like, oh no, I don't have all the gold. Ah, that's a tough one. I mean, it's tough enough without the boost pad. There we go. Okay, checkpoint. Okay. Oh no, I missed one! Where did I miss it? Damn. Well, replay level. I want to try to finish this level tonight. Ah. Like, triple perfect finished. So, we'll be going over a little bit. The other game I've been working on offline lately is Horizon Forbidden West. Because I kind of want to get that done before Call of the Mountain hits with PSVR 2. Just in case there's some lore I could possibly miss. Ah. Missed one. That time I caught it. But if I don't get this one perfect plus on this round, like if I finish the level and screw up the bullseye or something of that ilk, I'm not going to try it again tonight. Nope, missed one again. But if I'm successful with this, all I've got left is the easy difficulty. You know, I haven't gotten the chance to grab BitTrip Runner 3 yet. And I'm kind of curious. I keep missing that same one because I'm trying to duck, but I duck too early and go slide under the gold bars. I can't remember if the, there we go. If the Vita version has its own trophy set. If it does, I should see if I can get that done. Because while I don't... I know the store is offline, I think you can still, like, sync trophies. Oh, I missed one. Okay, at least I saw that. So we can bonk and go back. There we go. Dang it. Camera? Did I miss one again? No, I did not. Okay. I wasn't sure if I'd missed one on that last boost part. Alright, come on. Oh. Well, I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. But, yeah, that's fun. I do enjoy this game. It's one of the few games where I'm actually okay with doing it over and over and over again. I don't know if it's because I enjoy the music so much or what, but it's fun. So, I am going to call it a night. We'll see if there's anyone I can raid. Tomorrow night we're going to be cracking open PlayStation Magazine episode 90. So that should be fun. And we're going to raid El Raidrus tonight. He's playing Vandal Hearts, which is one of my personal favorites. That was my TRPG on the PlayStation, not Final Fantasy Tactics. I had Vandal Hearts, and I played through it on stream a while back. So we're going to go tag in El Raidrus. And thanks to everybody for dropping by tonight. Always appreciate it. Rest well when you do, but in the meantime, enjoy El Raidrus.